2 years before Jim died, he was out marching on Anzac Day. The World War II digger never missed one, but he died not knowing his time served led to the disease that killed him. And despite all he gave for Australia, our government is letting his widow, Dorothy, down badly.
We're not asking for anything more than Mum is owed.
A digger, a dad, an officer who sacrificed years of his life for our country.
Dad put himself out there to serve his country.
Jim Ritchie was an engineer in New Guinea during World War II. Pesticides he was exposed to then would eventually be linked to Parkinson's disease and cut Jim's life short at 79.
To watch this person that was a very proud, very confident man suddenly deteriorate, it destroyed us, destroyed Mum, and the golden years were not golden years at all.
Now Jim's family is in a battle for back pay. They say our government is shirking its responsibility to pay what this digger deserves.
All I want them to do is right the wrong.
Michelle Watter's dad met her mum Dorothy at a local dance. They married in 1950 and built a home in Melbourne.
Oh, what can I tell you about Dad? Beautiful man, loved his family and was surrounded by 8 beautiful daughters.
When retirement came at 65, a shock diagnosis of Parkinson's soon followed.
For the next 10 years, Mum spent her time caring for Dad.
5 years after Jim passed away, Parkinson's was officially linked to the chemicals he was exposed to at war. That recognition by DVA, the Department of Veterans Affairs, meant Jim's widow Dorothy was eligible for a different pension, but for 15 years missed out on it because her family says no one told her.
They actually held the records. Never did they actually offer to review Mum's situation.
If Dorothy's grandson hadn't happened across a news article about the link to Parkinson's, they'd still be in the dark. The worst part, the government's put the blame on them.
DVA basically told me that it was actually our responsibility. We should have known what a SOP was. I didn't even know what they meant by a SOP. A SOP refers to a statement of principles. It's the legislation that they follow to approve claims.
If Michelle didn't know what a statement of principles was, where to find it, what to look for and when it changed in 2007, we doubt you did either. So how many veterans and their families are missing out on their rightful pensions because they didn't read this?
Michelle and Dorothy's case is a gap in the system.
Chief of Veterans Services at RSL Victoria, Ben Webb.
We know that Dorothy's not alone in this situation. We don't know how many out there. So if you are in doubt, please reach out to an RSL.
The RSL has attempted to help Michelle, writing letters and encouraging her to speak out.
This family has been failed by DVA.
The moral implications of this outweigh any financial.
For 3 years, Dorothy's been receiving the right pension. But for 3 years, Michelle's been in a fight with DVA for back pay of the 15 she missed out on.
They will only back pay Mum 3 months.
They're meant to be looking after veterans and their families. Are they doing that?
No, I don't believe they are. From my journey so far, I'm disgusted with the department.
In a statement, a spokesperson from DVA said it is not possible to backdate payments for more than the timeline specified in legislation. It would not be possible or practical, nor is it legislatively required for DVA to advise individual clients of changes to the SOPs. Adding SOPs are public documents. Dorothy would be owed thousands. Michelle claims at least $60,000 worth of medical expenses that would have otherwise been covered. At 97, the great-grandmother has only just gone into care.
It's usual for Mum to say to me at least once a week, "Oh, you sure I have enough money for my care?" At 97, nearly 98, she shouldn't have to worry about things like that.
Of course she shouldn't. And this needs to go straight to the top. Prime Minister, if you're watching, this can't sit right with you either. Let's make good on our promise to look after all of our veterans and their families.